and welcome to the Day 2 After Action Report for the Mystery Ops JH23 Running Gun Competition. If you have not seen the Day 1 After Action Report, there is a link in the description. Day 2 was a slightly different course with all of the major elevation change removed from the course, and we stayed pretty much in the valley the whole way. Temperature was in the upper 50s, low 60s with light precipitation. My loadout for Day 2 was pretty much the same as it was for Day 1, so I'm not going to jump into that too much. However, I did change out the primary to this Bravo Company 11.5-inch weapon system. It has a Trijicon 1-4 on it. This is not a system I get a lot of trigger time on, so for Day 2 I decided to mix it up. Course of fire for Stage 1 was pretty simple. It was 2 positions, all rifle, 2 hits on every target. Second position involved about a 75-yard sprint. Overall, Stage 1 was pretty great. It was a great warm-up to the course. I really like any stage that incorporates fire in advance. Path to Stage 2 was pretty straightforward, very quick and easy sprint. Stage 2 course of fire, it was all pistol. You had 2 positions. The clouds really kind of settled in on this stage in particular, which caused the precipitation to be quite high.
Right here?
Line of rocks, line of rocks.
Line of rocks.
Move a little bit left, get that last.
Overall, Stage 2 was another easy, pretty straightforward stage. Not a lot of competitors had a problem with this stage, fairly low DNF rate. Another short jog in the valley to Stage 3. Stage 3 course of fire involved 3 positions. This was all rifle, you had a plethora of targets on the opposing hill. Now this ended up being one of my favorite stages, even though I got a DNF. I'll explain this DNF at the last position. You'll see why.
Ready?
Safe.
So this last position here on the tripod, you had a single target, but it wasn't just any target, this was a spinner. Now on Day 1, I spun this target over with about 6 well-timed shots from my 16-inch carbine. Here I'm running an 11.5-inch, shooting 55 grains. Now the target is placed at around 125 yards, and really the best I could do was get that spinner to go about parallel to the ground. I don't think the 11.5 has enough energy to actually spin that all the way around at that distance. Personally, I think this was kind of a wasted target. That position over there is ripe for a lot of silhouettes just placed out in the open, or maybe placed behind some bushes or up in the tree line. can see on the right side of the screen as the cameraman zooms in, the spinner is spinning pretty good, but it's only getting about parallel to the ground.
Alright. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Let's go.
So I actually ended up calling this stage for myself. I didn't run out of time. I actually had plenty of time left, but I spent a full mag and I just didn't think it was worth it. Another short leg to stage 4 down in the valley. Stage 4 course of fire. This was a jungle run. It's all pistol, it's fast, it's close, lots of targets. You got right side, left side, 180-degree field of fire. Stage did require the shooter to holster between movements.
On your right side.
Final position saw the return of my favorite target, a spinner. This time though it was pretty close. However, I do think that is probably why this stage had a 64% DNF rate. Overall, I really enjoyed this stage. I always enjoy jungle runs. They're fun, they're fast.
I didn't hear done.
On to stage 5, perhaps the shortest leg of the entire course. Stage 5 course of fire was fairly simple. The shooter was to advance down this road, engage targets with their pistol, holster the pistol, then run up to the tower and engage the furthest distance targets with their rifle. The weird part about this stage was the targets. They were aliens. They were the classic, stereotypical alien, big head, small body, arms and legs. Basically a lot of empty space to miss, right? If you aim center mass, you're probably going to sail around in between the body and the arm, or in between the shoulder and the head.
Left. Far. Right. Center.
Number 3.
I really like this stage. The targets certainly were pretty interesting. It definitely made it challenging. A long leg here to stage 6, but still in the valley, no elevation change. Stage 6 course of fire actually gave the shooter options. You had the option to take a low probability shot with your pistol and a low probability shot with your rifle. You got to cut out the rest of the targets if you got those hits, but if you missed, you DNF'd. I opted not to do that. I just shot the course straight. Stage 6 was a
I
fun,
think that was a good
straightforward
decision. This
course
would've
of
been
fire. Great way to close out the course and the weekend.
With the rickety.
Final thoughts for this course. This was a fantastic Sunday Funday run and gun competition. There was no real surprises here, nothing too terribly difficult. It was the perfect course to bring your buddies to, right? The buddies who've never shot this, not really sure what they're in for. It was short, nothing crazy elevation wise, and the shooting was just good, straight up shooting. Be sure to check out Mystery Ops. There's a link in the description. Send this video to your friends, drop a comment, drop a like. Peer pressure works. Get out there and go shoot.